Hello, my name is Kevin Kiley, and we're back with a brand new episode of Magical Melodies. Hello, hello. So happy to be here. Welcome to Magical Melodies. Hi, Faith. Thanks for joining today. How is everyone doing on this fine Sunday evening? First of all, before I get into what we're going to talk about today, I want to share an experience that I had the other day. I went to see a medium, and it was not just like a one-on-one kind of thing. It was you get tickets like a show. Let's say you're going to see a show, and the medium is just kind of walking around doing her thing. If they get to you, they get to you. If they don't, they don't. Well, she did come up to me, and she shared some really, really special, interesting things that really meant a lot to me. So it was hard, but also very refreshing to see and just kind of know that those that we love, they're still here just even when they change their form. So I was very grateful for that, and it was, 'cause things come at a time when they're needed the most, and yeah, I'm very very grateful for that. So that was a really cool experience for me, um, and I'm really happy that I was able to do that. So that's my fun fact of the week. I hope you all had a great week so far. Today we're diving into some things that are the Christmas holidays at Disney World. So, this episode, I wanted to be a little bit more on the informational side because I'm actually going this coming weekend. So, 1 week from right now, I will be going to the Christmas party. So, with that being said, I'm going to read you my research and kind of what I've gathered. And then in the next episode after that, I'm gonna, now that then I've experienced it, I'll be able to see what was real, what was not, maybe different tips and tricks that are better or works for me. Like I said, same thing with the Halloween episode. It really is about whatever works for you and your family and things like that. And what works for some may not work for the other, and that's okay. That is totally okay. But take what you will. This is a safe place. Welcome for all, and thank you for being here. So let's start off. So the holiday season kickoff. So as I mentioned for Halloween, they start Halloween in August in Disney World. So that runs from August literally all the way through October 31st. And it's funny because I've had friends that have stayed on property, on Disney property, and done Halloween stuff on October 31st and woke up with a whole different set of decorations the next day, which was like they transform it into Christmas literally overnight that fast. This is going to be my first time seeing it for the Christmas holiday season, so I'm super, super excited about that. So, November marks the official start date for the holiday season at Disney World. Decorations, like I said, literally go up right after Halloween. They waste no time giving that creating that festive atmosphere in all the parks and all the resorts. So, even if you're not necessarily going to a Christmas party, you will be able to see something holiday, whether it's Disney Springs, whether it's your resort, or whether it's, Hollywood Studios or something really awesome like that. They do a great job. Magic Kingdom's Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party begins on November 8th. So that literally just started. The first one was kicked off on Friday, and I've heard a lot of things about it, which I was really excited to see because Christmas is my favorite, favorite, favorite holiday. So it's ironic that I've never been there during Christmas time yet, but I'm super excited to kind of get to experience it for myself. I'm going with my best friend Caitlin, so we're very, very excited about that. It's also going to be my birthday weekend, so all fun things ahead, all fun things ahead. So as of last year, they've had Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party for some time now, but as of last year at Hollywood Studios, they offered a new Christmas party there. So there's two. And that one is called Jollywood. So that's same kind of setup as the Halloween party, as Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. It's a separate ticketed event with unique entertainment, and that started on Saturday, November 9th. So, like I mentioned, each park has their own themes, including special decor, different shows, maybe at Animal Kingdom, and Epcot and all that good stuff. Those don't start until November 29th, but they really try and make it exclusive for all. So that is something that's super, super, super exciting if you don't have a ticket to the party. And I just want to say that again, like I mentioned before, if you have your regular park ticket and it's a party night, you have to kind of make sure you separate that because you need a separate ticket to get into that party. So I would hate for somebody to get there and think that they're going to be, at Magic Kingdom until the closing time, and it happens to be a party day and you really have to be out by 6. So just keep that in mind. If you're not interested in the party or not going to the party, just make sure you set yourself up for success because Disney is not cheap. Yes, I think that's Caitlin. I'm not sure. It says Facebook user, but I'm very excited. All right, on to the next tip and trick. So, as I mentioned, it is the Food and Wine Festival still. So, the Food and Wine Festival literally runs until November 23rd. So, super excited about that because we will be hitting it literally the weekend before it ends. And just to remind people that may have not seen the last episode, that is literally one of the best festivals at Epcot, and it's super, super popular. That's why they have it so long. I think it starts in July. It's like from July to November. They do different global cuisines, wine tasting, live music, bands. It's great for food lovers. It's an iconic event that's been around for a while, and it combines, culinary delights with different cultural entertainment and all that fun stuff. So it really, really makes it accessible to all. And like I said before, Disney is really, really good with eating restrictions and stuff like that too. Really good. So if you have any issues, don't worry about that. That's not the place to worry about it. They got you covered. So I've gotten some messages about Thanksgiving week. So Thanksgiving approaches. It's November 28th this year. And Disney expects higher attendance levels just based on the past measurements that have happened during past Thanksgiving weeks. A lot of people with their families visit during school holidays, and that period, just think about that, maybe bringing a little bit longer wait times. So making, early November a bit quieter, which is nice. I'm also going because it was my birthday, so I didn't plan that way, but listen, I'll take it. But yeah, just something to keep in mind that if you are planning on going on the week of Thanksgiving, just have the expectation of higher volume and higher wait time, so that way you can plan accordingly as far as that goes. Because again, that's why I'm here. That's why I'm your host. I'm always here to set you up for success. We work smarter, not harder around here, and then we get to enjoy our trip and ourselves as well. And same thing goes for the week of Christmas and New Year's. A lot of kids and families are on vacation. So again, expect those higher wait times, higher wait volumes. So that way, again, you can make the most out of your experience and kind of maybe create an itinerary or whatever works for you. Discounts and promotions, I've also got some questions about. So throughout November, keyword select Disney resorts offer discounts on select rooms, particularly before the Thanksgiving rush. So keep your eye out either for next year. You might still get lucky now. We're kind of close to that now, but usually a couple of weeks before Thanksgiving rush, they offer some special rates, and they do that as well in December. So just something to keep in mind, some food for thought, no pun intended, with our Food and Wine Festival going on. But yeah, I think they try and make up for the fact that, there's a lot going on and you want to make the most of your experience. So we'll give a little if you give a lot. Let's be real. So we are going to take a very quick break, and then I'm going to get into a little bit detail about the 2 Christmas parties right after this.
Breakthroughs are about more than you might think. They're about discovering who you are, digging deep, reaching to the core of your soul. They're about healing yourself, understanding your beliefs, creating a ripple effect. And it's not just those initial moments that matter. It's about using them to bring more joy into our own lives and the lives of others. It's about having fun, letting loose, enjoying every moment life has to offer. It's about finding a safe space. It's about creating connection. Join us each and every day for exclusive programming, special events, and a community to call home, where we invite you to explore, change the way you look at and live your life, and go beyond the breakthrough. So we ask you, are you ready? We'll see you online at thebreakthroughshow.com.
Welcome back, welcome back. All right, let's get to it. So starting with Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. Try saying that like 3 times fast. I can barely get it out once. So this, like Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, is at Magic Kingdom. Popular, separately ticketed event. I'm going to remind you all that so you guys are good to go. Runs on select nights starting November 8th through Christmas. The highlights include exclusive holiday entertainment, which I heard was amazing. There's Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas Time parade. Again, similar to the Boo to You parade. They have the different times. That features Santa, festive characters that you don't always get to see. Same with the Halloween and special holiday effects, which I'm super excited about. I heard that it snows during the party in Christmas time, so I'm super excited to see that. This also includes Minnie's wonderful Christmas time fireworks at 10 o'clock every night, snow on Main Street, and a chance to meet characters in holiday attire, which is super cool because they did that for the Halloween, like characters like Jack and Sally. And I think Jack and Sally are still there through Christmas, just kind of switching up their outfit to make it more Christmas-esque, if you will. And then you also get a bunch of complimentary cookies and hot chocolate. Like they give out candy for the Halloween party, but like we almost kind of missed it because I think I warned you guys about this. It's like, don't expect to just be like, oh candy, and go about your way. No, like of course there's gonna be lines and stuff like that. So I would say that it's safe to assume same goes for the cookies and the hot cocoa. I heard the cookies were fire though, so if you're a sweet tooth lover, complimentary, free is free. We're gonna take what we gonna get, okay? Now to Jollywood. So this does not take place at Magic Kingdom. This takes place on at Hollywood Studios, and they'll never be on the same night. There's never a Mickey's Very Merry going on at the same night as a Jolly. So Mickey's Very Merry started on Friday, Jollywood started on Saturday. Like they try to alternate it so that way, like there's not 2 parks that guests are getting kicked out of at a super early time, which is very kind of them because come on now. So Jollywood, again, new, started last year. This is the 2nd year. It's a new holiday event that started on November 9th this year, this past yesterday, blending Hollywood glamour with holiday cheer, kind of keeping that theme of Hollywood Studios up, which sounds really amazing to me, and I've heard great things about it. Guests can enjoy live entertainment inspired by classic Hollywood characters, different meet and greets unique to the party style, a spirited Halloween party atmosphere, of course. Jollywood nights offer specialty holiday treats, again, exclusive photo ops with the different scenery that they have, the different characters, and it's more Hollywood chic experience with music and decor, which I think is really cool, kind of representing Tinseltown was the vibe that they wanted to go for, which sounds awesome. I'm ready for the free hot cocoa and cookies. I don't know why it says Facebook user. I'm going to assume that's Caitlin since they're going. We're going to be there right 1 week from right now. But yes, all the things free when you're paying that Disney money. But we love you, Disney. It's like, I saw this meme and it was like the person sitting there in the glasses in their bed like this. And it was like everyone complaining about the price of Disney going up. And then it's like me. Well, what am I supposed to do? Not go anymore? That's why I don't look. No, but for real. That's why we try and do things on a budget. Because you can have the best of both worlds and enjoy each. I figured it was you. Facebook user. Speaking of which, remember how I said there was an announcement that I wanted to talk about? Well, I no longer am going to keep that secret from you guys anymore. So, although we cannot see her name right now, my very best friend, Caitlin, Miss Caitlin Wilson, we've been friends for a long time since I met her in my freshman year of high school and she was a sophomore. I believe I was like 12, honestly, 12, 13. My birthday was always later. And we met in the Glee Club auditions. Little shy Kevin was like, "Do you want to come in with me? I'm scared." And she came in with me, and the rest was history all these years later. Um, why am I telling you that, you ask? Well, drum roll, please, Layla. I'm very proud to announce that beginning on my next episode, November 24th, Miss Caitlin Wilson will be joining me as my co host on this show. And you guys are so lucky and in for such a treat to have her on this show. She is absolutely amazing. Her energy is going to fill your spirit just like it's filled mine for all these years. So I'm super, 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 super grateful and super excited that she wants to be on this crazy journey with me. But that's what best friends are for, right? Your real ones are your real ones, and I'll say that. So super excited about that. We're gonna welcome Miss Caitlin Wilson with open arms, and she's gonna come with the fact she's been doing her research. I'm trying to convert her into an annual pass holder, but we gotta work on that a little bit. But I'm super, super excited about that, and I hope you guys are just as excited because we do nothing but good vibes here. I love you too. Very, very excited. All right. So just a couple other tips and tricks that I wrote out for you guys. So again, holiday rush. There's not going to be a way to beat it all the way around. It's just not. It's just how it is. People on break. That's what happens. But during November and early December, generally it's less crowded aside from Thanksgiving week before Christmas, before the peak holiday rush. So if you can, try planning your trip for the weekdays during this period, and you'll likely find shorter wait times and a more relaxed experience because it could be a little overwhelming at times. So just putting that out there as a tip. Um, it says that the week after Thanksgiving and the first 2 weeks of December are usually pretty good. So just keep that in mind for maybe next time you want to join or whatnot. But yes. And then this is a big thing. Arrive early and stay late. Get advantage of those. If you're staying at a Disney resort, you get early access. And I don't care if it's 30 minutes. You take advantage of that because especially on days when there's parties going on, you want to be able to make the most out of your experience. So busy holiday days, arriving early for rope drop gives you a head start on popular attractions that a lot of people are going to want to book to. And the bulk of the visitors arrive. It's like you don't want to wait around. If you can knock out a couple good things early on, I definitely suggest doing that because many of the guests arrive mid-morning. So you could get on, let's say we're talking Epcot for a second. You can get on Frozen and hit Soarin' in your first hour if you do something like that. And then you don't have to worry about it. I mean, if you're a freak like me, you can try and ride it 3 or 4 more times in the hours that you have. But listen, you don't have to. Just, again, another tip and trick on that because, again, we want you to make the most out of your experience and have so much fun. And again, going back to early entry, take advantage of the special event times. Take advantage of all that stuff because it's literally, it's super important and it really will make the most out of your experience. And again, I say that if you are a party ticket holder as well, take advantage of the special event times, okay? Regular guests without party tickets, I told you, they leave early. So if you're attending one of these events, you can still, even for the Christmas party, get in at 4 o'clock. Even though the party starts at 7, you can get in at 4 o'clock. So keep that in mind and know that you can do that and you can bang out, maybe if you want to get food or get a couple other rides or whatnot. It's you can do all of that and still be good for the party. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So definitely a big tip to trigger that. And then the other thing is, if you have the money, and this is just a suggestion, you don't have to do this, but there also is lightning lane available. And maybe if you are going only when you can go, during a Thanksgiving rush or whatnot, maybe that's something to look into to invest. So that way you can get through everything and have a good time. Because again, we're about making your experience as magical as possible. That's why we're called Magical Melodies here. We don't play around. And then again, if you can, I highly recommend taking midday breaks. Parks get especially packed around lunchtime. I don't know why. but it's a proven fact. So maybe taking a break back at your resort, maybe going swimming, or not even leaving, visiting maybe a quieter area during the park can be super relaxing. When I went back in March, I think I spoke about this. It's like so many people always are on the go, 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 and guess what? You're burnt out. You're not enjoying it in the way that you should, right? And I'm definitely guilty of that from time to time because sometimes you don't have time. But I'm telling you, when I went in March, I took the time to sit and I just watched Epcot for a little while, like right over the water, and like it reminded me, like, yeah, like you don't need to be a mile a minute the entire day. Like this is just as magical, enjoying it from where you are, and then I'm good to go. You're not burning yourself out. So definitely another one of my tips and tricks that definitely helps. And of course, enjoy the holiday attractions during parades or fireworks. There's so much to do. Like if you don't want to see, like again for the parties, it's like there's a couple different things that go on, right? So it's like the parade comes a couple times a night. The shows come a couple times a night. The fireworks, unfortunately, aren't only one, but keep that in your mind. Plan that out so you know maybe I'm going to see the last show. As an adult, like I said, I recommend seeing the last show because it gives the kiddies a little bit of time to get out after the fireworks, go to bed, enjoy their rest, and it's not as crowded like trying to get out. And also, it's like who doesn't want to be in Magic Kingdom past midnight? I mean, come on, because the last show starts at 11:55. So just part of that is a couple of tips and tricks that I have just from doing my research and whatnot. But on our next episode, you'll have me and Caitlin to tell you, because we are going together, on our experience and what was accurate and maybe what could have been done to make your trip easier or whatever. We got you covered. That's what we're here for. So we're going to do some really cool content making and some behind the scenes thing. So I'm super, super excited for that, my friends. We have come to the end of our show for today, but this always fills my cup up more than I can ever tell you, even on dark days where I'm just like, I don't have any desire to get in front of a camera. My thoughts are always shifted after that. So thank you for making this a place that makes me happy. Thank you for supporting me on my kooky journey. Somebody once said to me, you're always doing something new. You're writing a song, you're in a musical, you're performing on the train, you're a podcast host. That's right. You gotta keep it interesting because why? The sky is the limit, my friends. Don't ever, ever, ever forget that. All right, my friends. Well, you know what I'm gonna say. Come on. May your days be filled with pixie dust and your dreams be as magical as a Disney fairy tale. Until next time, my friends, keep the magic alive, and thank you so much for being here with me today. I can't wait to come back with all the tips and tricks on the Christmas parties, and I hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful week. And thanks for being here. I'll see you soon. Hey, Shebas.